Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome back for some more EVE Online. In today's video we are going to complete our level 3 mission grind. It didn't take that long, so I'll talk a little bit about my experience there. I am basically, I think, like 0.05 away from the goal. Yeah, 495 with Yes Yoda, so that was pretty damn doable. I think this mission, maybe one more, and we should be set for the level 4. So let's accept the next mission right here. Let's close this up, but before we get going, quick note that in actually today's patch, the day of the recording, we now have this escape menu, general settings, inventory badging enabled. Let's click that off. Goodbye red dot. It's no longer going to be there. Awesome little change, of course. Pretty frustrating for a lot of people that, you know, would constantly have that red dot show up whenever they would take something in the cargo hold. All of that stuff now gone with a couple of clicks. Very nice. So let's undock and let's show you guys also the upgrade or the change that I've done for the EOS. It's still basically overtanked, of course. That is how I like to play it safe, but it's in the drones here. We've got sentry kinetic, so I chose wardens because I did notice in a lot of these level 3 missions that the rats would tend to spawn like maybe 50 to 60 kilometers and more as well sometimes. So wardens should be a good answer for that, so that I don't have to do that much traveling, so that my drones don't have to do that much traveling. I actually lost one of the medium drones as well in one of the missions. Just, you know, if it's like 50 kilometers out, they're focus fired, maybe there's a webbing rat in there or something like that, you can pretty easily lose the drones. And so it really was starting to feel like, all right, maybe for like level 1, level 2, a drone ship is absolutely fine, but once you start to get into some of the harder level 3 missions, you're gonna start losing drones. And that is, I think, where I would actually, rather than have the EOS, I would probably switch to a missile plus drone ship, probably with a shield tank or something like that, if I had to do it all over again. But let's warp to the location. Let's activate our reactive armor hardener so that we get the best resistance against the right damage type. And let's see what we had to do here. Actually, the Rogue Slave Trader, part 1 of 2. Don't think I've done that one just yet in tier 3. It's against a pirate faction, so that's all fine. And I have to grab 20 prisoners. We think they're located in their slave pens. All right, and so let's go. Let's take a look at this. We land pretty much on top of it. They're within 30 kilometers, and I'm gonna assume that I have to travel over here. So I'm going to just right-click, press approach location, and for this one I'm not going to use the sentry drones just yet. 30 kilometers, that should be ample time for us to pull back here. In fact, my ogres are already deciding to go for a target. Let's use the Microwarpdrive a little bit. And then I always have an alt tab here that will allow me to just see there are, that's where the slave pens are. I'm gonna press approach. I'm gonna start to target that. And then, do I have to destroy it? Yeah, I don't have an option to go into its hold. So let's also start firing a little bit. Oh, and another rat that doesn't want us to get going. A warp disruption happening right here. Then those slave pens still taking a little bit of damage. We are now bouncing off of that. I should probably switch to close range ammo. And my drones are doing good work. Yeah, so let's switch to voids. Let's maybe see if I can hit that Corpy. He's now whipped. Void is probably too fast, right, for my medium guns. Oh no, well, here we go. Once he's really whipped, we do dish out a little bit of damage. But let's maybe not get rid of all of the rats so that I can try and get on top of the slave pens with the guns before like more reinforcements or something like that decide to come in. So let's go. That one is down. They should get that Corpy follower pretty easily. There she goes. And then slave pens left. Oh, it's the entire structure. That's the slave pens. That's interesting. All right. Didn't spot that. Keep going, my drones. Can I do like a web effect? Oh, that's my web effect on the slave pens. That's pretty damn big. But down it goes. And then we are actually in a good spot for the cargo hold. 20 prisoners. Return to drone bay. Set destination. And another easy mission finished as the slave pens explode in the background. Man, one of the best looking explosions as well so far for these missions. Let's get the longer range ammo back in and let's head back towards the agent. So sometimes you have these types of missions super easy. Another one that's actually really easy is like destroy the repair station or something like that, or repair facility. So it does spawn a lot of rats, but these EOS, I just sent the ogres out. They blab that thing so fast that I'm really hardly threatened. The rats don't get to do any hits, and that one actually pays out quite a little bit in rep in ISK. So a couple of them have those little shortcuts that I've started to learn as I kept doing more missions. And then for the grinding, there is no doubt, of course, that these level 3 security missions give a decent boost in the reputation every single time. I must say, on the other hand, that a couple of them, take a long time to do as well. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's like Worlds Collide or something like that. That really took quite a bit of time, and so it is faster, but it's not faster by a country mile or anything like that. It's really a little bit more efficient, but in my opinion, for instance, having 2 level 1 or level 2 security agents in a single station is already going to make up for a lot of that efficiency, because you can just keep going with more and more missions. If I get like a Galente mission for this agent here, I'm basically done for the level 3s unless I really move to another station. So that's definitely something that you have to keep in mind. Another advantage, in my opinion, of like doing level 1s, which I've done for most of this rep grind so far, is some of them, they just take like 1 minute, not even that. So you can just do a lot of them and you can stop whenever you want. If you're stuck in a longer level 3 mission, you may be going for like quite a little bit more time. Well, we have to do 2 out of 2 anyways. Let's see what this is about. Find the Blood Raider slavers and destroy them. Reward is definitely up. This one could take a lot longer, downing the slavers, but we'll take it. We'll see what this is all about. And then for the rep, 498. So I do still have to do, after this small first mission, the second one in order to get above 5.0. So is that another one where I have to set the destination? Yes, I do. We go back to Kisogo. Drones are ready. And we should be good to go. I do wonder where they'll spawn and if I'll get to use the sentry drones this time, because it is very, very handy to have that ability, although not optimal. I really do think that something like maybe a Drake Navy issue, or let me take a quick look and see if I can look for the Kaldari command ship, which is a Nighthawk or a Vulture. Nighthawk has heavy missile bonuses. Does it have drone capacity? It's got 5 small drones. I think maybe a Nighthawk could be more efficient in that it will always have that range from the sentries, but on top of that, if something comes close, you have the drones as extra damage. So here I have to switch. If stuff comes too close, I gotta take the sentry drones back in and move to a different set of drones in order to really deal with those close targets. And so it is very versatile, but it's definitely not optimal in efficiency. So I think for the level 4 missions, we're definitely going to go for a long-range missile boat with some speed and more of drone support than drone focus. And so the Rattlesnake is definitely another drone focus, which I don't really want to do. All right, so this one has a gate right off the bat, and then again targets at 20 kilometer. We have an intruder, so here again, not really a good spawn for the sentry drones, because at 20 I can normally call my ogres back decently quickly, and I think my guns can do some damage as well, especially if they would come just a little bit closer. But are they stuck on a rock or something like that? No, he's already orbiting basically at that range. All right, let's dispatch these guys. Let's see if we can... Oh, they want to go for the closest one. I am fine with that. Corpi Raider taken down smoothly. Let's see what they want to go for next. An Arc Sage. So let's fire our guns as well. And yeah, here, half a dozen targets, 20 kilometers off, now 15 kilometers off, won't really be a problem. Even if they decide to target some of these drones, I don't think I'm at risk of losing any of those, as they do hit hard, these ogres. It's a lot of damage. They chew through these rats pretty quickly and efficiently. So let's see if they can hit one of these small guys. "12 out. My guns are doing damage." Oh, I should have really allowed them to take the cleric down first, but alright. They decide to go for it, so now it's guns and then the drones on the left. Blap. Just 2 shots, he's gone. And look at that, my guns managed to do their work as well. Here, 1 drone, bit of shield damage. That does happen. They target your drones very, very often. But again, in this situation, not a problem as expected. So let's move through the gate and let's see what's awaiting on the other side. This mission could take a little bit of time because looking at the reward amount here, so let's try and do this somewhat efficiently. You need to destroy all enemies in the vicinity. Right, that does look a little bit like a trap setup, and again, really close by. Interesting. So let's activate this. Let's drop the ogres again. And then let's see here. Should I switch to Void? Maybe we'll quickly switch to Void and see if we can do some extra damage on this. I'm not going to go for that battle cruiser right away. Let's see if I can whip and hit. Yeah, that one is down. Good stuff. Oh, and my ogres do decide to go straight for a slaver. Battle cruiser hull will take a bit of time. And look at that, we're actually missing these guys here. Let's see if I can do better against another one of these slavers then. Adding the drones. No. The Void's not doing too well, and we're in the middle of things. So we're taking some damage. Let's wrap it up. Not a problem. Switch back to the Null damage type, and still no extra spawns. Alright. And let's start blasting again. Oh, and it's already done. Look at that, I can just set the destination. Oh, by taking down the 2 battle cruisers. That's probably what happened there. And now we're again not hitting too well. Let's take a quick look at this destroyer here. Like that. Next one, webbed and guns blazing. That's pretty decent, I would say. I'm going to clear these rats out first. And then we'll get our 5.0 rep and be able to finish that mission. Maybe it's like the incoming, the trap feeling that you get here, and then the incoming damage. Look at that, my ogre, a little bit of damage on this one, but really not a big deal to do this mission. So actually, definitely a worthwhile mission here. Lots of rewards for not too much effort. Let's return these to drone bay, reload, and then head back towards the mission agent and return for our rep boost, the final one. Then battleship investment, and we should be ready to start on the level 4 missions. Unfortunately, didn't manage to show you guys what the Wardens are all about, but I can imagine that you understand this. You know, if you see something like 40, 50, I would say even 30 kilometers and up, then deploy your Wardens, start blasting from the nearest target to the furthest target. I found it to be very efficient. A couple of missions with like rogue drones, they didn't even get to target me, and I would clean up the whole room, move up to the target, grab what I needed to, and get back. And so it's super safe. It's decently efficient. Again, missiles with drone support would probably be better there, but it works. It definitely works. That's a little tweak for the EOS. Rather than having medium drones, invest in sentry drones. It makes your mission running a lot more smooth, basically, without as much management of your traveling drones to do. That's going to be it for this one, guys. I'm pretty sure I'll be boosted above 5.0 for the rep, and then I'll probably see you guys next in a level 4 mission. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.